I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic is fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Today I'll be talking to you guys about why Barbie is a positive role model in girls, little girls' worlds today. Even back then, she was always a role model to people, my age when I was about probably 2 till about 9, maybe a little bit older, because I always was playing with my Barbie dolls. Barbie was a huge influence to me because I always had at least, I want to say I had 100 or more Barbies, and I'm not even lying, I still have them all. I have 3 big tubs filled with Barbies. I had all the clothes, all the cars, the houses, everything. And I still have them, and I will not give them up till this day. My mom's still mad about me, but I really do believe I'm going to have a little girl who's going to play with them just like I did. Even for my 5th birthday, it was Barbie themed, and I had Barbie come to my party, so that was a really big deal for me. We had like a fashion show and everything, and Barbie put our makeup on and dressed us, so it was fun. People don't really see her as a positive influence because they think that little girls strive to be this perfect person and they have to have blonde hair, blue eyes like I do, and it's not really the case if people really think about it, and I'm going to convince you guys today why Barbie is a positive role model. Barbie is a positive influence towards our children because she helps with imaginary skills, self-image qualities, and helps children to learn how to control what they do strive for in their lives. My first point to you guys is going to be about body image. According to the article, Does Barbie Make Girls Want to Be Thin? By Dittmer, Hallowell, and Ive, Barbie is the best-selling fashion doll in every major global market with worldwide annual sales about $1.5 billion. This popular doll, launched 47 years ago, is very much present in every young girl's life about 3 to 10 years old in the U.S., owning about 8 Barbies on average, and only 1% not owning any. The experiment that these women performed studied girls between the ages of 5 and 8 to figure out if Barbie played a role in their self-image to thinness. In their conclusion, they stated, developmentally, the influence of Barbie as a socio-cultural embodiment of the thin beauty ideal on very young girls' self-concept and self-evaluation appears to be direct and not yet mediated by internalized cognitive self-concept structures such as the thinness ideal. In simpler terms, basically they did say that Barbie does have an effect on how little girls view their bodies, but it's nothing that they should really be totally concerned about, and it's really not a huge deal because honestly, if girls want to be thin, they can do it, they just can't do it the wrong way, and that's where it all plays in. Barbie doesn't, make herself throw up or be anorexic or sick like that. That's not how the thinness ideal should be. You can be thin by going to the gym and eating healthy rather than, be starving yourself or, being bulimic and stuff like that. That's not what Barbie's portraying to these little girls, and honestly to have a self-image of yourself to be skinny, fit, and whatever is not really a big, huge deal. It's honestly probably better because it will decrease the amount of, obesity in the world today and, high cholesterol, diabetes, stuff like that. All that stuff can be eliminated if girls strive to, be thin and be healthy. And that's all it is about. It's about healthiness. Another main point that I have is developing an imagination in young children. In an article called Early Adolescence, Experience with and Views of Barbie, Tara Kuther and Erin McDonald took middle school students and asked their views on the old dolls they used to play with. They did this with boys and girls as well. They said, imaginative play included acting out scripts of family life, fashion shows, dating, prom nights, and weddings. Play is the imitation of life, a way of children to study and learn about life. During play, children begin to internalize societal values and construct a personal identity or view of the self. Play with Barbie dolls may influence gender role development, as most of the girls reported play scripts entailing decidedly feminine and sexualized roles. Perhaps girls explore the feminine gender role through play. This is very true because I remember when I had Barbies, I always was the mom of the house, or like I knew how to act as a woman, and that did help me with my feminine role. I was always, I was head of the household. I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was taking care of the kids, and I was doing everything that a woman should be, and that did help with my identity of myself. And you know what? Not a lot of people would agree with that. They say, oh, well, women don't have to be the ones cleaning the house and cooking. I made my Kens all do it as well. So, it goes both ways. You learn what the men and women can do, and you can make them do whatever you want. It's all in your imagination, and that is the key to, children back then. We have to have imaginative skills. And playing with Barbie dolls helped with our imagination. We could, take our Barbies and have a night out with the girls, or we could take our Barbies and, have a wedding, have a prom, whatever. We could do any of that, and that had helped with developing those type of skills when I was younger. And, I had everything. I had a Barbie that was a dentist, and I had all the little dentist tools. I had a Barbie with a bakery shop, and I had all the bakery goods. Barbie could be whatever I wanted her to be, and she really did help with my imaginative skills. So that's another huge role with children today. My last point is sociodramatic play. The definition of sociodramatic play is children act out various roles and plots, taking on any identity, role, or activity that they choose. According to the book, The Developing Person Through the Lifespan, by Kathleen Berger, sociodramatic play allows children to explore and rehearse social roles, learn how to explain their ideas, and convince playmates to agree. Practice emotional regulation by pretending to be afraid, angry, brave, and so on, and to develop self-concepts of a non-threatening concept. To put these in simpler terms, basically sociodramatic play is huge in children because it helps them be able to speak their actions, like speak what they want to do. They could talk to their playmates about, we're going to do this, this, and this, and, and they talk out the roles and stuff like that. It helps with their social skills. And sometimes, like I remember, I was an only child when I was younger. I had a brother when I was 10. So I was always by myself throughout those years of developing, and the only way I could really gain my social skills, I didn't have really anybody to play with, so I was playing with my Barbie dolls, and that was my social experiences, and I didn't always have my parents to play with, so I was with the Barbies learning how to be socially active. And I was very popular back then, and I still, to this day, can talk to anything. I can talk to a wall. It doesn't matter. And that helped back then, playing with the Barbies, because I was able to go and be Barbie and talk to everybody and start the party and be the leader. Like, that really had helped with my social skills. And it happens with boys as well. If they're playing, with Barbie dolls, I used to have a couple guy friends when I was younger, and we, I'd give them the Ken doll, and they would learn how to talk and, how they should talk to ladies as well, too. So that's a huge, huge deal in a children's developing life. In conclusion, Barbie really is a positive role model, whether people believe that or not. She definitely has helped me because, if you look at me today, I am skinny, I love pink, and I have blonde hair, blue eyes, but honestly, Barbie isn't perfect, and I don't consider myself perfect either. I actually have this bumper sticker on my car that says Barbie wants to be me, because I honestly think that I have a better life than Barbie does. I'm not perfect, and neither is she, but I can be just like her, and if not better. And I honestly do think I have a way better life than Barbie does. Nobody is perfect, but we can all strive to be the best. Everybody says, oh, Barbie has this image that she has blonde hair, blue eyes, perfectly skinny body. Yeah, that may be true, but you can be her as well. You don't have to have blonde hair, blue eyes, but you can set your goals to be skinny, and, all you have to do is go to the gym and eat well. Really, it doesn't take a lot. If you set yourself to have goals in life, you can be just like her. And I just want to leave you guys with the quote, be just like Barbie. She's always smiling, even if she doesn't want to. And this is very true. She has a smile planted on her face wherever she goes. And even deep down, if something is wrong, she's always smiling. So she's always, you always got to look at the positives, and you always have to be happy. So that's my speech. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.